This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And for the Pistons, we've got another home. Town game here in Detroit. And, of course, Drew Holiday. And you wonder how they'll do without him. Well, we'll soon find out.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
That's a two from Cunningham. Thomas drops in the layup for two. Thomas got the first points up on the board here for Detroit.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And the rejection by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. There's the lob to the hoop. They get it back.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a crafty play. Understanding when to pull up off the bounce to get that jumper to go. Derek White is on time.
Outside Thomas. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham on the wing. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Porzingis. Good.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And here's Porzingis for a three. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Cunningham outside. The three. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Over in the corner, White. Boston again missing. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Pass to Grimes. Back to Cunningham. Thomas a screen. Cunningham drives in. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Dave.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. To the middle. And stolen by Ivy. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, fast hands from Ivy, forcing the offense to make a mistake.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Wright throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Here's Pritchard, driving inside. In the corner, it's Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Here's Ivy. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Hawkins. Spins. Back to Ivy. And he drops it in from the low post. Ivy's got 5 points so far.
One of Ivy's best attributes, his ability to score off the bounce. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so is Detroit. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem. But he's got the green light. Porzingis understands, be ready on the catch.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. Pass to Hawkins. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. 8 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Kicks it out to Harden. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Tatum on the wing for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
And Wright throws it down hard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pistons trailed by 9. Pass to Duren. On the wing, Thompson. Drives to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot, on the run, Sear, tough to catch.
There's 1:34 left here in the second. And here is Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Thomas. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Tatum with it. He's got 8. 5 to shoot. White left side. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Thompson. The kick out to Cunningham. To the right side. Here's Thompson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Now just a 5-point Celtic lead. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Outside Tatum. It's hauled in by Thomas. And here's Thomas who brings it up for the Pistons. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
And you think that bump is going to stop him. Not a chance. Cunningham too locked in.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. A 3 from Tatum.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pistons trailed by 6. Thomas a screen. Teardrop shot. Cunningham's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Inside, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. Because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. The Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend the titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Kristaps Porzingis is a fundamentally sound basketball player. He has great understanding for when to shoot and when to pass.
The screen from Thompson. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From deep, Harden. Detroit with the rebound.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Cunningham looking it over. Thomas trying to break loose. And he gets the button.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Porzingis inside. 5 points in the game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And here's Thompson. And Thomas now, top of the key.
Boston foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Celtic substitution.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside, Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is the thing about Kristaps Porzingis. He has both size and skill, a high percentage play right there.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Harden. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
Pass to Hawkins. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Launches from deep. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
There's the pick. Here's Hawkins. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 14. And another 3 from Harden. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And defenses can't be too physical with Ivy because he's just so good at attracting the whistle.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Harden outside. From the wing. And again, it's Boston converting.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And so it's Boston, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Detroit with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Count it. 11 points for Jaden Ivey.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivey.
Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. And they'll get another chance. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Clock at 4.
Third personal foul. Team second. Now returning on the floor to your Pistons, number 23.
Left side, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Pritchard. And Tatum launches it from deep. Tatum with another miss. Pistons trailed by 13. And it's good, 2 points.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
And here's Boston. Now here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard from past the arc. A shot missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Pass to Tatum. Fades and shoots. Thompson with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Boston leading by 11. Brown inside the line. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Here's Ivy. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pistons trailed by 11. Here's Thompson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
From deep, Harden.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
So it's Boston now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Tatum. Over Cunningham. No good off the back of the rim.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
It's time to cheer on the Pistons High Squad.
Time running out for the Pistons. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. There's 1:54 left in the game. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
.149 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Cunningham up top. Over Harden.
Well, James Harden is strong, and he's got a good feel, and a guy who knows how to score is going to know how to get his hands on a shot.
Pistons trailed by 11. Cunningham for 3. And it's White with the rebound. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
1:11 left in the fourth. Back to Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Boston.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Back to Cunningham. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.